Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook edition of Disney's live-action Lion King. Channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at MovieGuy365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will leave a link for that in the description. All right, it is here, The Lion King, the 2019 live-action remake. And as far as remakes go, I felt this one was a little bit average. It was pretty much too beat for beat, unlike Aladdin's live action, which I felt changed just enough, some for the good, some for the bad, but it still was changed enough to make it a new, refreshing kind of take on the story. This one was a little too close to how we saw the animated feature. And also, I don't feel the music was right for this film. There's several musical choices that I just completely disagreed with. Overall, I think the voice acting was solid for the most part. I didn't feel it broke any real new ground. I think, for instance, Jeremy Irons, I felt was an amazing Scar. And I just didn't get the overall, I don't think we traded up much here in this version. There are some good talent, as I said. It's just overall, it was an okay film. It's an okay rendition of Lion King. But if you've seen the animated and you haven't seen this one, you're not overly missing much. But hey, even Elton John seems to think that the music was a little off on this one. But anyway, so we're gonna go over the picture quality and the audio in just a moment. But first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, here we have the Best Buy exclusive Lion King Steelbook. Overall, very nice image. I still actually prefer the Target version a little bit more. The cover art on that one, I would have been really thrilled if that was a Steelbook art. But this is still a good option as well. As you can see, nice kind of shine to it. And the rear cover looks really nice. Nice artwork. We have the spine. And of course, interior-wise, a little bit of artwork. Well, yeah. Is this animated? Is this live action? We will never know. But yeah, your standard Blu Ray and your 4K discs inside with a little bit of artwork. And of course, we have the interior art. Looks really nice overall. Okay, so let's take a look at the picture quality and the audio. As far as picture quality goes, I think Lion King, the live action, delivers fairly nice HDR 4K. It is actually a pretty breathtaking image overall. Considering the use of HDR, we get that color pop, but in more naturalistic setting. Dark levels look really, really good. There's several scenes, of course, that take place at night. They're deep, meaningful blacks that just look really good for outdoor scenes, nature, not illuminated by unnatural light sources. So black levels are very serviceable. They look really good. Fair amount of detail here. Now we have digital animals that just detail look really good, from the individual furs on their bodies and so forth and so on. Nature, especially during the scenes with during Pride Rock, of course, you notice those little intricate details in the rocking formations when they join Timon and Pumbaa out in the more of the foresty area. You get a lot of that detail that looks really good. As I mentioned, HDR color pop looks fantastic as well. Everything from the rising suns to the night sky with the stars. There's a lot of luminescence that looks really good and are very beneficial to this format. Actually, a very, very nice looking image overall from Disney. We have that nature mixed in with digital, and it's very seamless 99% of the time. It looks fantastic. I would be, just comparing it to other, sort of previous Disney releases just alone, and I think it's one of the better ones, and it has a very overall fantastic look to it. Audio-wise, this is Disney Atmos, so of course you're gonna have to crank up the volume just a little bit, but overall it's a pretty hearty track as it is. There's a lot of, the roars and the nature sounds. There is a lot to enjoy about this audio track. This is still not quite reference material. Disney never puts that out, it seems, in their releases, but for what we get, there's a lot of good ambience. There's a lot of good surround sound action. There's a fair amount of, when there's a battle going on between animals, or during the stampede scene, those, wildebeests are running right behind you, that kind of thing. It's a very immersive overall track. Everything from ambience, action, it's well done. Music, despite my misgivings about the music in this movie, it's very front and center. It fills the room nicely. It's a good overall audio mix. LFE kicks in, as I mentioned, during the trampine, or the scenes of the battle, and when Simba's down in the canyon there, and the wildebeest are coming through. It's very thumpy, and it's a good feel audio track wise. Front channels really good, no problems there. And dialogue coming out of the centers, no issues whatsoever. It's a very clean overall track. I think overall Lion King 4K live action, despite what you might feel about the movie, is a very good release by Disney. I would give the entire disc an overall score of an A-. I think it's good. I think that extra oomph in the audio could really give it an A+, but unfortunately we don't get that from Disney. But overall, this is definitely an A- in my opinion, as far as what we get quality-wise. It's a good overall 4K. I would recommend this over the Blu-ray. I did pop in the Blu-ray for a quick minute. It looks good. It's a very nice clean image, but you can't take away what 4K detail HDR do. It really bumps that up to the next level, and I think it's a significant bump. So yeah, as I said, 4K, A- score here. So let me know in the comments below if you picked up the Steelbook edition, or did you pick up the regular edition, or did you pick this up at all? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.